Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome. Hopefully, everybody's having a great morning. Not sure why I'm talking like that, but that's okay. Hope everybody's had a great night. Welcome back. I'm gonna do just a few things here. Got a little bit of a document to write up, and then we'll move on to the topic of today's stream. Okay. Got a few things to do. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Okay. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome, Joseph. What's on the docket for today? Bobbin, I have one document to do first. Huh. Interesting. Marauder, Dr. Snoop, welcome, guys. This playtest? That is footage from a playtest, yeah. Love all the math vids you did for Para. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Interesting. Armadillon, welcome. Okay. Interesting. Oh, hold on. 0.8 second cooldown. Okay. Insert a table. 11x2. Morning. Didn't get a notification? Oh, sorry. Morning call, morning guys. Morning, morning, morning. Okay, so we got Twin Blast, Murdoch, Kwong, Chimera, Greystone, Aurora, Steel, Wraith, Countess, Sevarog, Gideon, Bellica, Muriel, Arbash. Okay. 0.8. 0.8. Kwong is okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Phase is my favorite character. I can't wait till she's a topic of discussion. Nice. Now for some advice, because I'm not too Phase. Who's my NHL team? Winnipeg Jets. Status queue the same as before. It's the old queue. Not enough disk space. There's no sounds? Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys want? Oh boy. Alright. How's that? That's good? I actually can't hear it.
I see you.
Got that red glow
Wait,
around me again.
I see you. Hold on, get back. I'm trying to get the shooters.
Sorry. Sorry for the blowing your eardrums.
Run, bitch, run.
Funny thing is, you guys have
Here,
to
I'll
back for your mana
change it so
account.
I can hear.
Just stay here and
Hold
take the minions.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Not enough mana.
Bro, you did.
There you go.
Has been slain.
Ravello.
Alright, I gotta figure out my C drive here. Just my C drive.
I don't have any mana.
It's all good.
Anthem.
I'm putting travel mode. I'm just one.
No.
Okay.
What is Ancient Origin?
Okay. It's really just my computer. I can't really focus too much on what I'm doing. I'm still level 2.
Get rid of.
My ping is 52. It's not bad.
Like my I guess my computer.
Anthem is taking up 60 gigs of my precious SSD.
Alright, Kai. Tell me your grandpa.
Get rid of it.
Why, thank you, sonny boy.
I'm loaded. Go. I see you. I see you. I see you in the fall. See you.
Well, I'm turning down my resolution. Shit.
How can we do it?
Anthem. Uninstall.
How you doing? How are you still level 2, man?
Can't disconnect because you have a mandatory
No, I
update
just
when
have
live.
really low frame rate right now.
You start to get the newest
How much?
updates and get back online.
I don't even know.
It's at the bottom left.
6.
Oh,
I'm getting like less than
Oh,
10
there's
frames
an
a
audio
second.
bug.
Oh, that's a huge subjugate range.
It
Wow.
is indeed.
What?
Did you reduce like your settings? Did that work?
I'm right now. I didn't do that yet. Turning
Oh, here we
everything
go.
You're in
down.
video.
Pressure.
Turn everything to low. But
There is an
Here they're
audio
trying to
bug. When
revive
the
Anthem?
allied tower gets destroyed, it said enemy.
Yeah.
I noticed that
Oh,
the first playthrough also.
I didn't know I had everything on Epic.
yeah, it's default.
Okay, let's
Damn, I'm trying to.
Run, get out of there.
that's
come on.
fine. Okay.
No, no.
What? I stunned you. What the fuck was that?
There we go. Okay.
Turn around and run, motherfucker.
Hey, this is not legacy.
What are you talking about? I'll still get 43 health regen. I'm standing right here.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Okay.
Want some of this sauce? Everybody want some of this sauce?
Okay, I need
I'm gonna set the lane and I wanna go back. How do you recall?
B. B for
Thank
back.
Gems, cards, blah blah
You
blah.
guys are
Hero
sucky. I haven't figured out
comparison.
the right build.
Nope.
I want to build attack speed, crit, and lifesteal on Chimera.
Combined hero data. That's what I'm looking for. Movement speed. Okay. So twin blast.
Alright. Lane is set.
I don't have boots.
How do you purchase stuff?
I. Yeah.
When you're in the thing, you gotta hit I.
Hi.
It's I, man.
It's an eye for an eye.
I me fine little lass.
This jiggle looks beautiful.
It's so pretty.
About to hit like a truck.
Chimera. G-Stone. Good old G-Stone. Where are you, Greystones? Countess?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Careful, man.
I want to be here.
Alright.
So,
We got
Sevarogs.
Sevarogs.
Narbash, or did you guys fix that pressure? Narbash is good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gideon.
Enemy has been slain.
If you guys have only been able to kill me one time, and that was due to a tower.
Bellica. B. 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 Dunce, 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 dunce. Alright.
Damn. Maybe we should have another route to get over there.
This is a recording, guys. This is a recording right here.
Watch out, midline.
This right here is a recording,
On drive.
obviously. And that's not me.
Count,
Muriel?
go left.
What the?
Yeah, I got you, dog.
Oh my
So,
god.
what can I do up here?
Nabash. Five as well.
The lane is set.
Alright.
This looks good.
I want your tower. I'm taking it.
Not today.
Allied tower destroyed. Allied tower destroyed.
Velociraptor, is your right-click dash a little bit wonky as well, or is it because of my 150?
Yeah.
Says someone.
Yeah.
Enemy
I
has
figured out
been
exactly
slain.
what just happened.
Stop.
What's wrong with yours?
That's a bit sluggish, but I'm not very well in my big.
Let me try it again. Just a second.
Okay,
I'm
I took
genuinely
the tower.
unable to
I'm
do
happy
anything.
with that. I'm happy with the tower.
What are your thoughts on tower damage? Do you think they should hurt more to make diving more of a risk and reward?
I'm such-
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
So bad at last hit. I'll go-
it seems a little bit light.
Oh, whoa. Hold on, this-
Slithery snake?
Oh, damn.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Careful, man. Careful, man.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
Careful, man.
Let me save right lane and I'll go back. And
That's hilarious.
You can open your item
You
store.
guys can't fight.
You'll have some papers.
You got no mana.
Oh, that's great.
all right.
That's hilarious.
Take care of left lane, Gideon.
That's great.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes.
Ah. That was close.
I'm back in the middle real quick because I gotta take this thing home. God.
Okay. There we go.
Here's to Sylphin and all his math.
Beast Shay, 450 bits. Hype in chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Beast Shay. You've been around a long time. Thank you for joining and coming back. Yep, that's exactly. I'm literally doing math right now.
Missing mint.
Literally doing math. But I can't show you it. It's a little too fundamental numbers. But I'm doing math.
Alright, mid set.
what is
An ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
You can add low settings. Just FPS.
No, I switched to full screen, and my entire game started getting really wonky. Like the actual select cursor isn't tied to the mouse.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Hold on, Narbash. Earlier today, I was actually interacting.
Appreciate that you used my gameplay. Yeah, Horst.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
And I'm just clicking through my team.
An enemy has been slain.
yeah, obviously as you upgrade or get faster speed, feels a little bit better. I don't know, I feel like at the beginning it feels like a little bit hard. Like kinda like shooting and let's take this way.
Okay.
Fucking Sylphin.
Subjective time.
What? What do they talk? What do they say? F and Sylphin? What do they say? What do they say? Hold on. What? What do they say? No. I didn't hear what they say. All I heard was Sylphin. What did they say?
We need to make like tutorial builds or something.
Possibly.
What are you doing, man? Alright. What?
Wait, well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. We had a three.
An ally has been slain.
I see everybody coming in.
An ally has been slain.
Well, if you just don't die, you don't get it.
That's what I said.
Ally has been slain.
Have a great game, guys.
Mine.
Yeah, it's my team. Carry me.
Hold on, patch notes.
Oh man,
I feel so bad for Sylphin.
his respawn are killing me.
An allied tower is under attack.
What?
No.
We give a fuck, guys.
Feel so bad for Sylphin? What are they talking about?
Allied tower
Forest!
destroyed.
Forest! What were you guys talking about?
Oh mana.
Enemy has been slain.
Couldn't get it off in time. Hold on to my hour.
Fuck, I'm right in now.
Enemy has been slain. Enemy
I think the
has
math
been
stuff
slain.
and the way you do tutorials.
Just
Be
go
safe.
stealing everything.
Oh.
What?
There's people who know
I'm
stuff.
not even casting anything right now.
Good old spam. Still works.
I think they're going for prime. Nah, because he all took off to the right.
Let's see here.
We're stuck inside of him.
Can't remember. I think we all wanted you to do the math first part. This was the first playtest that opened. Oh, here we are. You doing the math? Ah, okay. Nice.
A new Sylphin Knight has joined the round table.
Marauder.
I
Oh my
spawned right
goodness. Thank you
dive.
guys so much for that. Absolutely appreciate it. Thank
So I
you.
only have one item that is an active one.
Thank you, man. Tier 1 sub. You type in chat. Thank you. Absolutely appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
He's like, fuck this up. He fucking took off. Oh damn! Oh, look at that money.
Mini.
Money, money.
I have no
Money,
idea how I got out of that.
So I guess there's a penalty for buy and sell.
Yeah, I think it's 40%.
Damn.
Oh, shit's going down.
Drop a fat rock, come on.
raptors, maybe?
Is there any timer for all prime, or is it not in there yet?
You can see it on the minimap, I think.
Minimap.
Not yet, it's not.
Alright.
Welcome to the Sylphin Knights, Marauder. Happy to see you're able to do what you love here. Thanks, man. Absolutely appreciate it. Casual plus mode doesn't work in the traditional sense where we can have more casual modes similar to Smite's Arena mode, which puts a lot of casual in the community. Kyle, that's true. I would agree. Yeah.
Enemy has been slain.
And now we take over. I just teleported
Enemy
to
has
idiot.
been slain.
Yeah, dude.
An enemy has been slain.
So much CC right there. Holy shit.
An enemy has been slain.
What's your health?
Crisis was a deck slack.
What was that?
You have to lower my volume as well. I
Yeah.
think, your shit.
The deck system wasn't, unfortunately.
Allied
I mean, like,
destroyed.
it. I don't know.
Yeah, we already know about this boat.
That fucking hit me.
Boy.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. Yes!
I die for though.
Worth it. Turn around. Run. Don't body block me. Run.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. You guys are bang on.
Stop turning around.
Oh, I just juked him.
You guys are bang on.
Has been slain. Under attack.
This is the buddy he found and I moved.
You guys are bang on.
Oh shit.
There's back penalty in
the
this game.
favor
Man.
left.
You gotta turn around and run.
Dude, that shit was...
Okay.
He fucking pounds me. Then I use my rocket dash. I'm sorry. Oh man, that just...
Oh shit. Fuck.
Tactical, get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit. Here it comes.
Okay.
Can I get some bonus?
Enemy has been slain.
Okay.
Focusing Narbash. Hello.
That no one likes it.
Right. Okay. Looks good. So I guess we'll just see here.
Yeah, right on them.
Ally has been slain.
We'll see here.
Good shit.
Ally has been slain.
I'm just gonna see something here, real quick.
An enemy has been slain.
I thought Countess had more mana or could do more abilities, damn it. It's all. It's all.
Here it comes.
Ew.
Okay.
I gotta like really analyze this card system so I can understand it a little bit better.
Actually felt like you hit me.
I think I did because your shield got taken off. Is there a way you can like put a dot in the middle of Murdoch's like ult so it's a little easier to line up? I can probably write something up for that.
There you go.
Just don't make it like how Paragon did it and it turns red whenever, even if you see a line of sight or not with a little dot.
Well, it turns red when you're over one, but I think it's only if it's in view.
I don't know.
Thanks for the fat favor. Appreciate that.
You just straight gave away our position, Chief.
No, guys, don't. I'm just talking.
Okay. Sorry guys, I just have to do. I'm just doing something. Do so haste.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Quickness. Slayer boots.
An allied tower is under attack. Allied tower
Sage
destroyed.
boots. Okay.
Oh! You got me. Just die, dude. Oh no!
Yeah, Twins Blast all.
Coming.
An ally has been slain.
Nice.
Under me, Jester.
Okay.
Oh.
You can't touch me.
I'll give you that, dude. That was
An
good.
ally has been slain.
Is that like a rewind then, or what?
Oh, if you would hit that
right
right Oh shit, here comes the Norvège and rough boss.
No, get the fuck out of there, man.
I've lost it.
Oh!
I've not lost it.
Careful, Jester, it's on the way.
Oh, we're probably dead here.
An enemy has been slain.
That was a pain in the ass.
Yo, fuck off, man. I'll get you one day.
Allied tower destroyed.
Mm.
If I wasn't playing. Alright.
Jester.
Yeah.
You ready?
An enemy has been
I
slain.
landed on top of the tower.
Oh, bug found.
Chimera can't jump over towers. He tries to get stuck on top. Report there's a bug, please.
Fuck up that Twin Blast. I know you want to.
Yeah, there you go. Which means
One.
okay. Sorry guys, I'm just
See if I can. Oh, my
God
sensitivity.
damn, Jester.
Oh, I got you this time, boy. No, don't run. Fuck. Rock him.
Rock the Jester on the treetop. No, Jester.
Oh, you don't fit.
You got this.
An enemy has been slain.
That was like 1 second.
After 20
yours.
years.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, damn. What's weird, Cole? You guys don't like it.
Told you I'd get you, boy.
Oh, we haven't lost an hamburger yet. I was
Energy.
about to say, oh, we got super minions
Allied
already?
tower
Feds.
destroyed.
Be 50.
Is there a way to see ultimate cooldowns for teammates or?
No, but I think that is.
In?
Reactive fiber.
It's gonna be like impossible to bet again.
Reactive
Oh, no, I got it.
fiber.
Wait, how did I not stun you? I don't get this.
What the fuck is that laser?
I knocked me out of my ult. God damn it.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh,
There we
whose
go.
laser is that?
Enemy has been
Okay.
slain.
I still fought you.
So that.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else. Actually, yeah.
Eventually I'll get this build right.
So I guess I'm just doing a
Can
couple
definitely take
things
me
here
left and
before
right.
we.
It's sad.
Need you.
Way too high.
Up, running through the speedos.
Run faster.
I wonder if the other guys are having this much fun.
Oh, they
What
ain't
about
talking like that.
Mario? Jungle is not my thing.
Oh, it's all
Thank
good.
you, game.
Focus inhibitor. Take it down at all costs. I'll
Okay.
die for it.
No. An ally has been slain.
Shot right over the air. Oh yeah.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Armor.
What's the ouch power?
See how it goes.
All the filters. Is in the shop. There's always another spot.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's see.
Man, this time out.
An enemy has been slain.
You know, getting the rock dropped on you is so anticlimactic. Just like.
An ally has
There's
been
all-
slain.
Shit. I gotta go. I gotta take out jungle camps.
Thanks for that, Steve.
Holy shit. Now it's gonna be real fun to kill me. So I'm starting to get this build up and going. Lifesteal plus health regen.
There we go.
An allied tower is under attack. Allied tower destroyed.
Not a balance tower.
And crit. And attack.
Behind you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why for me?
Oh shit.
I'm coming.
been
There we go.
Deletion.
I was really about to steal that with my ult too.
Yeah, guys, like, have a second.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is like one of the first play tests. Like one of the very first play tests. Okay.
You guys want to try to go for it again?
Done.
Okay. Jester, you gonna join us? Or you can just keep them distracted. Hold on, I'm coming.
Alright, I see you. No!
Let's all run up and help Jester. They seem to constantly be wanting to try to kill him.
Possibly.
Or you're just gonna do some counter shit.
He hit that nope.
God, get. Fuck. God damn it.
An ally has been slain.
Damn it! No, it's not even the fact of the power. If I would have hit you, I would have been fine. I've got lifesteal and I had my stacks up. I got just stopped on the tower.
Yo, why are you shooting? Sevarog, shoot from
An enemy has been slain.
Um.
An ally has been slain.
This build is definitely fun.
Cole, you're getting clubbed, boy.
I don't think these two.
An enemy has been slain.
Did it, yo. Took us like an hour. Kill fucking bird.
I should run the double king castle just so I can double dash. That'd be pretty nasty. But
Kind of, yeah.
If it's a unique active, it'll put them both on cooldown.
oh, fuck.
Where is it?
Seb, can you please go left?
Yeah, I'm about to hit left right now.
Get that P blade though, buddy.
I'm already building it. Alright.
Oh, I'm down. Alright, let's go.
Oh, that actually does something.
40 minutes.
Allied tower destroyed.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
We're doing an extended playtest of the game.
Oh, this is still working.
Alright.
What's up with all the currency being split into thirds? Like 0.667.
Yeah. I need to fix that. Actually, I'll make that a bug report.
Is that
Roll
like
another dash in my jungle.
or something?
I love it. Gives me flashbacks.
I guess you guys are one of the claws.
Oh no.
Now, Pressure, are you guys gonna add where Sevarog can get his stacks off of ability kills, or just straight, just the Q ability only?
Just a Q so far. I mean, I'm not the game designer, but yeah.
Hi.
So.
Also, they're gonna be
Not that
Q
way.
auto resets on Sevarog.
You just walk into the wrong neighborhood.
Been slain.
Yes, Twin Blast is starting to hurt a little bit.
Sorry. Took me a little bit to get online.
What the fuck? Stasis?
An ally has been slain.
We're bugged, bro.
Kill them all.
No. You gotta run. I'm gonna body block
There we go. Okay.
Go in front of me! Stay behind me! Stay behind me!
Okay.
Get him!
No!
I don't have any bullets. Oh, I'm body blocked by minions.
Run!
Get him!
Play around the minions.
Alright.
No, hey, I'll just watch him. Just run him and stand in front of him.
Okay.
He can't do anything. He's
There we go.
look at him. He's so ugly.
Yo, I'm beautiful.
Alright, kill him now.
Can't
They're
kill
blue.
He is a beautiful, delicate flower.
10 seconds. Survive first. Let's go.
Okay.
You better run, boy.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, this is 3 shots.
Let's...
Aye.
Okay. Let's get back to it. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's talk about heroes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk Greystone. Greystone. Okay. So last time we left off with Kwong. And we left off with Kwong, and it's a bit of a quite difficult, but we found something out. We got it.
Hey, boss.
Hello, Andre and Anthony. Thank you very much for the donation. Look at that. Thank you very much, man, for the support.
A new Sylphin Knight has joined the round table.
Jester, what you doing? What you doing with the sub? Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Thanks, dude. Thank you very much, man. Huge hype in chat. Donation and sub, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Jester. So, what? Where? What? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? LMNOP. Power of the heavens. So, Judgment of Heavens. Whoops. Sorry. Judgment of Heavens. Not massive AoE. Not massive radius. But not super small. We have Light of the Heavens, change that up a little bit, deals AoE damage around Kwang's sword. If Kwang is holding the sword, though, the damage is reduced, but grants physical and energy armor. So his options, he can throw the sword out, stick it in the ground, light of, light of Heavens for increased damage from afar, or he can teleport in with his ultimate, and then if he needs to be frontline, he can use it to gain that armor. So he has a bit of a choice. He's a brawler. He can deal damage, but he can also choose to be tanky. So you give that choice in there, which I think is more options, more choice is I think always good. Kind of fits him. Fury of the Heavens as normal. Perhaps smaller radius than what it was. Because it was absolutely massive. Gift of the Heavens. Kwang gains physical and energy lifesteal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Lifesteal's kind of weird for Kwang, to be honest. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like if he was if he's all about heavens, what should his should he be should he give himself shields instead? X% of damage is given to himself as shield. Does that make more sense instead of lifesteal? Is he shield does he shield himself? Is that his thing? Just lifesteal. Why does it have to be lifesteal, right? Okay, so lifesteal is a little bit more immediate. If he doesn't have health, if he's at max health, then gaining the shield doesn't have to, the shielding helps when you're at max health, while if you're at lifesteal and you have max health, it doesn't. Crowd control punishes lifesteal more than it does shields. Shields expire. Yeah, shield's more powerful than lifesteal, so maybe that lifesteal does make more sense. I think that lifesteal makes more sense. It's just a bit strange, but I guess it works. Can't be health regen. Or is it just he heals for a portion of the damage dealt? I mean, that is lifesteal. That's exactly what lifesteal is, but do we change it from lifesteal? If he heals for percent of damage, then anti-lifesteal things don't work on him. But anti-healing would. So should he be susceptible to anti-lifesteal or anti-healing? Or, lifesteal. Depends. Lifesteal is healing, but yeah, anti-healing works on both. I'm being dumb. Hmm. Huh. Okay. I think this is fine. That's fine. That's fine. Hey.
Light of Heaven stamp green buff if holding sword.
Light of Heaven's green buff if holding sword. Oh, thank you very much for the donation. $2. Andre, thank you very much, man. That is interesting. That is interesting. I see where you're going with it. I see where you're going with that. Okay. That introduces counterplay to it, too. That introduces counterplay. He has more effective health with lifesteal. That's true. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because then you can counterplay it, but... That is very interesting. That is compelling. That's very compelling. That's very compelling. Huh. Ha ha ha. When that's interesting. That's really cool. Light of the Heavens deals high AoE damage. Deals high AoE damage around Kwang's sword. So, if the sword is in the world, deal high AoE damage. Oh. Deal high AoE damage. If Kwang is holding the sword, Kwang gains a shield that explodes for AoE damage when defeated or expires. What do you mean in the world? Like when if he throws it. If he throws a sword and it's in the world, he can deal damage with it. That's great. It's already 8. It's already 11:08. What the hell? That's great. Oh. In the world. Duh. All right. Cool. Cool. I really like that. Really, really like that. Changes it up a bit. It essentially does the same thing. It essentially does the same thing, just in a different way that you can manipulate and use to be both a brawler and to be a little bit tanky and be a little bit more damage oriented. So it's really cool. It essentially does the same thing, AoE damage, and gives him armor, but it's essentially just a shield. It's a shield that absorbs a little bit. And a shield is nice defensively because that gives him a moment to get some life back from his lifesteal. So it kind of guarantees, you know, yeah. Another way to throw the sword. A boomerang that you can also use Light of the Heavens. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Click. 2-click. Okay, so Judgment Heavens. You can throw you can throw the sword out. You can throw the sword out to land in. Or you can throw the sword out like, you know, as a projectile that goes through things and then comes back to him. And then it comes back to him. And then, but if he throws it and you're good enough, you can time throwing it with Light of the Heavens. So it's basically like, think of Falstad from Heroes of the Storm. He throws out he throws out his boomerang, and then there's one talent you can pick up that while the boomerang is out, you can choose when along its flight path to use a lightning bolt that deals AoE damage. You could probably use the same animation for Judgment of the Heavens with this too. I mean, he throws it up, so like, I don't know. That's tough. It's a bit tough to do. You may be able to use the same animation. I don't know. Maybe a bit weird. Don't make it a boomerang. I like this. I like this power of heavens. Kwang channels heavenly power, gaining bonus ability damage and increasing the effect from Gift of the Heavens the longer Kwang channels the ability up to 3 seconds. Lasts for 8 seconds. Lasts for 12 seconds after using an ability or basic attack within 30 seconds. This way he can power up. He can power up before ganking. He can power up while in lane and just like sitting back. He can power up for a trade. He can power up before initiating, because that's what he is, right? Right? Like he's a really good initiator too. So that, like, you can use that. You can use that right before, you know. Yeah. Yeah. No, his teller is still here. And, you know, it fits him, you know. Yeah. Okay. Greystone. 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 Greystone, he has 2 lives. He's anti-basic attack. He himself is basic attack focused. Melee initiator. Carry harasser. I will get in your face, and even if you kill me, I'll come back to harass you. More like diver. Carry diver. Yeah, I love it. There you go. Diver, yep. 2 lives, anti-basic attack focused, carry diver. Yeah. So, make way. We have something new, because his passive RMB is what? Leap, whatever. Is assault the gates. Assault the gates. His ultimate is what? Second life. Passive is block, whatever the hell it's called. Make way. Assault the gates. Deflect. Deflect. Reforge, that's right. Reforged. Why should every hero have a passive? Because the passive fundamentally changes how heroes' abilities work, or how they interact with the map, or how they interact with economy, or how they interact with mechanics. It's like a fundamental kind of like shift that you can do for a hero to give them a unique edge, right? To make them unique. A lot of abilities are just things that you do, right? Whereas that passive kind of like fundamentally changes. Like you put, instead of looking at the world in a certain way, you can change the lens. And you can start, and you like kind of like shifts everything that you see. I'm going to try to see if my son will go back to bed. I will be right back. Okay. 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 So, we got Greystone. Greystone, 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 Greystone. So, what I want to do here... Stop it. Greystone. Characters. Heroes. Greystone. Animations. Okay. E, Q. What? R? That's not his R. Oh, RMB. Attack A, attack B, attack C, blah, blah, blah. So that's his Q. That's his... I don't know what that is. That's nothing. What the heck? This was an emote, wasn't it? That wasn't anything. That's his make way. This is... That's not his block, though. He lifts up his sword. That's his RMB. Primary attacks. Attack RMB. What? What the heck is this? I think they were reworking Greystone. Guys, I think they were reworking Greystone. His E was now his E was now his make way. His Q became some kind of shield bash. His RMB was still his thing. His ultimate was the same. But that is different. That has to be slowed down. 1.8. Bound. Card cast. Cast. Death. Deflect in place. There's his deflect. There's his deflect. RMB targeting. Yup. 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 Yup, guys. Yup. Yup. Yep, they 100% they were reworking Greystone. 100%. He has a targeted RMB. A 100%. He has a targeted RMB where that he charges forward. That he charges forward and does that. But then what is this? What is this? What's that? Knowing Paragon, it was a stun. Sergeant Smokey, yeah. But what is this? What's this then? It's the taunt? So he had a Q, he had a taunt. He had a taunt, and then a targeted running forward punch stun? A taunt and then a stun? He still has his deflect. So maybe that was still his passive then? Where everything is backwards, missing, or added? Yeah. Oh, this is great. Look at this. Oh. Ooh. Oh, yes. I'm fabulous. Yes. Indeed. Oh. Jump, level start, RMB targeting. Yeah, 100%. Okay. That'd make a great recall animation. That would. Marauder, that 100% makes a fantastic recall animation. And it totally fits with Greystone. Absolutely, totally fits with Greystone. That is fantastic. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so his Make Way is now his E ability. His Q was... I think this is a taunt. I think this is a taunt. I don't think that this... Well, this could be... He could have another passive, and what this Q does is he bashes his shield to turn on his deflect, right? Like he pounds his shield to turn on his deflect, and he has another passive. So this could be either a self deflect buff, or it could be a taunt. This is a perfect taunt as well. A taunt or a self deflect buff. That looks like 100% a taunt. Well, it's exactly the same as what's her face from Smite. The leap. The leap is the RM. Wait. We have 4 abilities here. We have Assault the Gates. We have four abilities here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 abilities. We can only work with 3 here. We can only work with 3 here. Athena, thank you, Marauder. It's been a while since I played. Don't need to use the shield thing. Okay, so okay. So he has 2 lives: anti-basic attack, base attack, focus, carry, diver, or get in your face, and even to kill me and come back to harass you. I really do like the way I really do like the idea of a taunt. Seems great for the character. I really like the idea of a taunt. Because that forces the carry that he's a if he is a carry diver, he's a backline diver. Also a grace for assassins. Then he would like jump on him, you know, stick on him, and then right? And he's like, he'd like taunt him like, no, you're fighting me, right? Force a carry to auto attack you sounds like instant death. That's true. Tick attack, that is true. That is true. That's why his ult will there. Well, no. So guys, a taunt in Smite,
With taunt ability, lock enemy camera to him only.
Yeah. Hey, it's Omninaut. A taunt in Smite, essentially, guys, it would be really quite easy. If you're under a taunt, your character automatically looks at and aims at whoever did the taunting, and then they just move towards them. That's a taunt. It's for X amount of seconds, their camera locks onto whoever did the taunting and walks toward them and basic attacks. That's a taunt. If they're melee, then they wait till they're there. But they also, attack, right? You could make it that the taunt doesn't make the enemy or the taunted attack. Making a carry hit you with perfect accuracy. It's more of a mix between charm and taunt in League, since he can't technically walk while auto-attacking. Yeah. Unless we change it to something. You just gain resistances to the taunted enemy? No, unless we change it to something. What's the word I'm looking for? What's a word I'm looking for? Like if I was to, could be a fear mechanic. Yeah, Mike. So that's what I'm thinking. Some kind of, but that's not the word. That's not the word. When I'm like if I was to challenge you, but you were like so scared that you couldn't attack. You're so scared that you can't attack. You're incapacitated with fear that, but you're rooted in place because you're just so scared. Like what's that? What's a word for that? Like it's not a taunt, but it's more terror. Yeah. Yeah. Threaten, terror, yeah, but like, tremor, threaten, root, fear, threat, yeah. Like something like in a duel, like intimidate, emotional abuse, intimidate, intimidate. Petrify, intimidate, forces emotional abuse. Domestic violence. You guys are bad. Yeah, I think honestly a taunt would work. It's just Greystone would, if you taunt somebody, if you taunt somebody, you gain additional resistance against them. You know, because you're, yeah. I think taunt. I think that works honestly. You know, because even if, like, you know, if I was to taunt, you know, like, if you were to taunt somebody in real life, the only way that a taunt is effective is if the enemy person they're offended, right? And they're kind of like, you know, they're caught off guard, they're emotional, they're more affected by their emotions, right? And they become sloppy, right? And they fight with less skill and stuff. So they lose damage, right? Because they're irrational and they're emotional because you taunted them, right? So I think that works in a 3D MOBA. I think that works. Forces. We don't need to make a tournament in MOBA based. Oh, but at least there has to be some. There has to be some, like, you know, sensibility to it. Call it intimidate? Intimidate. If I was to intimidate you, you'd be... Yeah. Well, I think taunt works. The ability can be called intimidate. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just leave the mechanic in here and whatever. Greystone gains. Yeah, intimidate makes me wanna. Yeah. Having taunt in a 3D MOBA where you were supposed to aim at your autos seems silly to me. Way OP right away, Bobbin. That's how. That's how it works at other games. It sucks, yeah. Like in Smite, Athena taunts you under tower. Yeah, you're Whoops. What if camera didn't lock, but you still walk towards them? Ooh, minimum. Minimum. That's interesting. That's interesting. So, okay. So, okay. That is really interesting. That is really interesting. Because I think that can be done. I think a charm is what you're looking for. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, so... Okay. Okay, so if I'm Greystone... So if I'm Greystone here, and... Or here. Let's... No, say I'm Twin Blast. Say I'm Twin Blast. And where's the Greystone? Greystone. Greystone, where are you? There it is. Okay. So if I'm a Greystone... So if you're a Greystone... Player start. Stop. So, if this is the Greystone... Let's turn around this way. Okay. So if this is the Greystone... If this is the Greystone, and he taunts me... I'd be interesting to see. Maybe... Okay, so... Okay, so... What if this? What if this? What if, when you're taunted, you can only aim in an area around your taunter? And your character walks towards him, right? To get within melee range or whatever, right? What about that? Like a soft aimbot. Yeah, like, you can only attack in like, this kind of an area or so, like something like that, like kind of like in an oval round. You can only aim in there, but your character has to walk that way, right? Right? Or more realistically, you lose weapon accuracy. Ooh. Yeah. What if it scrambles the controls? What if there was just during the taunt, you have to look at Greystone. Your character aims at Greystone, has to walk, but there's a bloom. There's a bloom on your attacks. You know, whatever. I don't know. That seems more like a charm. Yeah. Okay. Let's just look at this. A charm. A unit that is charmed will move toward the source for the duration, during which time they cannot control their own movement or attacks and cannot cast abilities, activate items, or use the summoned spells, blah blah blah. If you're taunted, a unit that is taunted will attempt to attack the source for the duration, during which time they cannot control their own movement or attacks and cannot cast abilities, activate item, or use the summoner spells. Yeah. Yeah. So taunt will use their basic attacks. A charm does not attack. A charm will not attack and a taunt does. That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Honestly, I think this is fine. If you're going to taunt somebody, then they're going to fight you. So force his closest enemy in a cone in front of Greystone to look at, move towards, and attack him. That would be for X seconds. And then he gains damage reduction against him. I think that is completely fine. You know, I think that's completely fine. Because he has his deflect, he's supposed to be a brawler, supposed to have some sort of armor and whatnot. That's completely fine. Remember, he wants to die. Remember, you want to die. Right? You want to die that first time. That first time you want to die. Right? So, I think it completely works. It completely works with him. Well, you don't want to die. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to die, but, you know. Oh, you never want to waste it. But I would also say, if you are not using that first life, if you're not using it, you're wasting it. Right? Right? You don't want to die twice. You want to die once, though. Right? Omninut. Yes, that's hard CC. Sorry. You want to die once. You don't want to die twice. Right? You want to die once. You don't want to die twice. That's a secret. That's a secret. Sylphin wants you inting. Yeah. Yeah. Slithery snake. Yes. Decker! 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 It's been forever. Hey, man. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay. This is great. If he's a diver, he needs Assault the Gates. The question is, what is this? The question is, what is this? Where are you, Greystone? Greystone. What is this? Animations. What is this? Where is it? 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 R&B targeting. This targeted charge. Right? This targeted charge. A very short stun. I think it is. It's a targeted. It's a knockback. I think it's actually probably a knockback where he punches. It's I honestly think it's a knockback. Well, it's a punch. Like he punches though, right? Looks like an ability that was changed after. Well, but see, look. Could be a parry? No. It says attack RMB. Attack RMB. Right? So, but there's like ability R, ability Q, ability E, ability E. So, I think... Why would you knock back someone if you were Greystone? That's a good question. He had 2 types of auto for him before. What if this ability was a block that if landed successfully grants him a charge, stun, or HP or something? That's true. It looks like a parry. How is this a parry? This is a parry? What? Actually, hold on. R&B targeting. So he targets. Hey, Huddy, how you doing? Guys, what if looks like a riposte to me? Yeah. Yeah. What if, guys, what if his RMB, what if his Assault the Gates was 2? What if his Assault the Gates had two things. What if his assault the gates had dual purpose? Either so Greystone targets a ground location up to X units away. If an enemy is within the targeted area, Greystone dashes forward stunning slash a small knockback slash stun or something, small knockback slash micro stun or small micro stun something, I don't know. If there is no enemy, Greystone leaps to the targeted area. So there's two animations. There's two animations. That's a lot of utility. I know. See, that's the really I know. That's the weirdest thing. But that's the like I can't see like how is this anything but a stun or a knockback? Right? How is this anything but a stun or a knockback? Like, you can't tell me that's just damage. You can't tell me that that's like he's literally punching somebody with his sword. Look, punch. So like, right? Like, they didn't use it for a reason. That's true. Very true, Decker. Very true. Well, okay, what if this? Greystone leaps to a targeted area. Greystone leaps to a targeted area, dealing damage. Simple as easy. Up to X units away, dealing damage. Blah, 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 blah. If Greystone has deflected an attack Greystone can target an enemy to charge to dealing damage and dealing damage, causing and a micro stun? I don't know. too complicated? I don't know. Slowing at best. Dealing damage. How about that? Dealing damage. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Just make it the damage jump, call it a day? I know. I know. It's not that a parry is super complicated to use, it's just complicated for Greystone players. Yeah. I'm liking this added complexity to the character. Me too. Me too. Me too. The taunt goes really well with his carry diver thing. If this charge dealing additional damage. I don't know. And slowing them. And applying a decaying slow. Oh, for 1.5 seconds. Just let me know when you hit Shinbi. All right, I think this is fine. I honestly think this is fine because this seems like a full-on tanks kit. All right, well, we'll Gray is a tank. Well, he's a we're choosing that he's a brawler. He's a brawler. We're making him a brawler. So not a tank, but you know, definitely very much a very much brawlery. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sam. That's really good. Yeah. Just says everything. Okay, we'll come back to Greystone. We'll come back to Greystone. Because that's tough. I gotta go, guys. That's it for me right now. Lunchtime and little man time. We'll come back to Greystone. Yeah. We'll come back to him. We'll come back to him. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching, all the support and all the donations. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are enjoying this transparent development. I mean, like, these won't exactly make them into the game, right? These are ideas, some good ideas, some good base maybe to move forward with, and you know, we'll see what makes it in. Great, awesome, guys. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. See you guys tomorrow, maybe actually this afternoon, who knows, but we'll see. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, we go with stay optimistic and positive.